love Ensemble Stars, a gacha game that has so many fans and that everybody knows.
There's War lost money. It's okay, 7 million doing very good. Ensemble Stars, no idea.
That's regardless of the point, but I think the fandom is known more than the game itself. The community has pretty much accepted the fact, and it's for a very good reason too. But taking this to an artistic standpoint, if you're an anime artist, you probably do know this game. Especially if you're a rhythm gamer, it's either this or Bang Dream. Or Colorful Stage, but if you don't know Colorful Stage, then are you even a rhythm gamer? To be fair, I'm kind of self-reporting because only degenerates play idle games. So much so that I can only show you half of this card without being sent to hell. And I can't swear in the first minute of the video, but what the hell is this? I will admit there's some cards in these games that make me actively want to kill myself. Like, is this needed? Start putting on some shoes. Can we normalize putting on shoes? But then, of course, they gotta come out with for the amount of cards and music videos that were made, and the game alone being made, it made me so happy because this was a passion project. So getting to the point, I'm gonna rate the game 1 to 10. Warning, I'm biased, and I'm gonna compare it to other rhythm games. There's so many characters and so many stories that it's almost impossible to know all of them. So I'll just explain the main stuff. So Trickstar is the golden child, they're the original, they're from the anime. I'm probably the biggest Trickstar hater. And it's mostly just because they're generic, man. The story for them specifically is pretty generic, but the show is good because they don't just show Trickstar, they show all the other groups too. Now, I'm not gonna lie, their story was so generic that I forgot it. So sadly, I'm gonna have to give Trickstar a 5 out of 10. But it's time to go to the best group ever. Alkaloid. With most characters in this game being pretty problematic, it's really nice to not have very problematic characters. But I'm not at all mad at other characters being problematic, we just need a baseline. Other than Maui being considered a stalker, this group is pretty good. TLDR, this group is just underperformers that Ichi put together because they were all about to be fired, and this is their chance to get back. I don't even think most of the stories about them being underperformers, just about their character development and their relationship with other people, which is what I actually really love about this story, especially the devout Christian. So Alkaloid is the second main character, so they get a 10 out of 10. Now you may be asking, who's the villain? There's no cut and dry answer because they're all competing. Who am I trying to lie to? The main villain is Ichi. This devious nigga is always scheming something. I don't know how the wiki can call him a protagonist but also have this in his description, so I'll just leave it at that. 10 out of 10 villain. Codename I Cause Suicides. Now that I've pretty much finished the story, I'll give an honorable mention, and that's Valkyrie because they made me cry because of their story and I really love their songs. My only complaint is his haircut, but he's special, so I'll let it slide. Honestly, in gacha games like this, the only thing that really matters is their hair. A lot of the characters are going to have different cards with different outfits, so you need to be able to recognize them, whether it's by their glasses or their hair color. What they have to do more than any other gacha game is keep their consistency. Personally, I think they did this really good, except for a few characters that look way too similar for my comfort. I think the largest offenders are Izumi and Koga, and you can see why. On to actual characterization though, all of the characters are really quirky in their own way, and they're developed really well. The moment I knew it was going to be interesting was when Maui was hiding in the ceiling. But all I want is Ichi to have a comeback. And personally, I just want rabbits to disappear. Instead of the roof being banned, I want rabbits to be banned. A 10 out of 10 for characterization doesn't feel like enough, but yeah, the characterization is amazing. After editing, I feel like I lost the opportunity to call Ichi a sly fuck, so he's a sly fuck. I don't think it's that hard to say, but the outfits are absolutely perfect. Hoyoverse design's literally pale in comparison. So here's some more examples. I feel like the gameplay is fine, it's just not special. You know, it's not different. It's like Colorful Stage except you add left and right flicks. You can choose your favorite characters though and put them on the front screen, which I don't see. But it's a gacha game and oh my god, do these scouts go by so quickly. That's how they be making money out of people. They also have a little producer lounge where you can take care of your chibi characters and give them new outfits and make them perform better. Me personally, I only play for the story and rhythm game aspect of the entire game, but it's still cute to have. But yeah, nothing too special. I'd say 7 out of 10 overall for the gameplay. I think the last thing I've yet to talk about is the art, but god, does it even need to be said how beautiful it is? It genuinely looks like such a generic anime art style, but it's not, and I don't know how. For the most part, I don't see many problems with perspective, and neither do I see any with coloring or backgrounds. There definitely is some bad apples, especially with the fetishy art, but this is really good. I'm glad that most of the game is towards the female gaze, so we aren't seeing that much fetishy art, which is good. I don't know why I sounded disappointed in the last thing. But yeah, that's my opinion. If I was gonna give the game a final rating, I'd say a 9 out of 10.